Another month rolls over, and that means we get new games to play for PS Plus. And to my surprise, they included a remake of a game that beckons back to the simpler PS2 days. Heavy Iron Studios' Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom is a game that was kind of an anomaly back in those days. When it comes to games based on licensed properties, there are a handful of great ones, about a dozen decent ones, and a trash mountain of bad and awful ones. That era didn't have an Arkham Asylum moment where the majority of the licensed games thereafter started to become good en masse. No, the good licensed games had to mingle with the rest of the unshowered ones. Some of those bad games being other SpongeBob games. But Battle for Bikini Bottom is special. So special that it's again a rare diamond with the fact that it's a licensed game that got its own remake. The game has been brought back to us with the Rehydrated edition by Purple Lamp Studios. They remained faithful to the original and updated it with beautiful and colorful graphics and much needed quality of life changes. They will also be shepherding a new game in the series that follows up this game called Spongebob Squarepants The Cosmic Shake. So now is the time to download this game off PS Plus and go for the Platinum Trophy. The Platinum Trophy run pretty much consists of beating the game 100%, so it's a good one for players to reach even if they don't necessarily care for trophies. But if you are here watching this, chances are you care deeply for trophies, and this guide is going to help you collect the Neptune Spatula Platinum Trophy. This is Platinum Hunters, the show where we take a look at everything it takes to get the Platinum Trophy and whether it's worth the effort to achieve it. I absolutely love Nickelodeon and I absolutely love SpongeBob. There is no shortage of love for that character here in the Platinum Hunters house. And I have two guides already, one for Nickelodeon Kart Racer and one for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. If you're on the hunt for those Platinum Trophies, the guides are up on the channel already. And subscribe for more videos just like this one, because you might just find your next Platinum Trophy. This Platinum run is very straightforward and pretty much standard for platformer trophy runs. If you have the plats for Spyro the Dragon or even Astro's Playroom, you know what you gotta do, except this time it's gonna take just a few more hours more. You'll have to go through all the levels looking for all the collectibles to collect 100% game completion. There will be a bunch of bosses thrown in the mix, and you'll do missions for many of our familiar cast of characters, all voiced by their original voice actors from the show, except Mr. Krabs and Mermaid Man, and you can tell pretty easily it's not their actors. Then there's a small handful of miscellaneous trophies to get while you're cranking out the 100% game completion. Again, this one is pretty damn straightforward. I know I'm ready, and I think you are too, but as always I'll remind you that there are more helpful guides in the description below to assist you if you get stuck. This excellent game and Platinum run starts inside SpongeBob's house, which acts as the tutorial stage. You'll pick up our first trophy called Time for Tutorial after you collect all the collectibles inside of SpongeBob's Pineapple Under the Sea. Even back during the PS2 era, this game was able to perfectly capture the places in Bikini Bottom and create great levels out of them. You'll hop, skip, and jump through a lot of cool and familiar locations, and we will cover all of them later in the guide. But before we do that, let's lay the groundwork for all the collectibles you need to look out for, and SpongeBob's Pineapple House is a great way to be introduced to them. This level will include the game's main collectible that you will be seeking, the Golden Spatulas. Battle for Bikini Bottom has a total of 100 Golden Spatulas to find scattered across all the game's familiar levels. These 5 trophies on screen now are all linked to how many Golden Spatulas you collect. Ultimately, you will be going through all the levels collecting a total of 100 golden spatulas for the Super Ultra Mega Spatula Seeker Trophy. The most common way you will get the golden spatulas is by completing missions for SpongeBob's friends like Mrs. Puff, Larry the Lobster, Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy, and even Squidward. Okay, it's questionable whether these people are actually SpongeBob's friends, but they will give you spatulas if you help them out. Most of the other golden spatulas are found in the environment, either just laying out in the open or hidden behind a door or puzzle. Each level has a set number of golden spatulas, and your menu will outline how many you are missing. One helpful tip that I found out pretty late in my run of the game is that you can fast travel through the level after you've acquired a golden spatula, placing you more or less right in front of the task. You can also do this for golden spatulas that you have not gotten yet, so long as the spatula is silver in your menu. This will save you a bunch of time moving through these levels when you are in the cleanup step of the trophy run. The other way you will collect golden spatulas is by speaking to both Mr. Krabs and Patrick in the Bikini Bottom hub world. Mr. Krabs has 8 golden spatulas he is willing to part with for a small fee. If you have enough shiny things, which is the main currency you will find everywhere in these levels, he is willing to make the trade. In total, you'll need about 41,000 shiny things to trade and collect all 8 of these golden spatulas he's holding on to. Patrick is a bit different and introduces our second main collectible. Patrick also has 8 golden spatulas that he is willing to give you 1 for every 10 socks you bring back to him. Yeah, you heard that right. There are a total of 80 socks that belong to Patrick, and they are scattered just like the golden spatulas in all of the other levels. You will get these 3 sock trophies on screen now if you collect all 80 of them. Sock Opera is the last trophy you'll be going for when you collect all 80 socks. These socks are much harder to find, and you can't fast travel to their location in the same way you can do with the golden spatulas. Nope, the menu will tell you how many there are in the level, but it's up to you to find them. What you can do is utilize the guide I have provided in the description below to show you where both the socks and golden spatulas are located, and then you can fast travel to the area and go after the ones you're missing. The ultimate goal of this platinum run is to unlock the 100% SpongeBob trophy, awarded for collecting every single golden spatula and sock. Almost every other trophy that you get in this game will lead towards getting this trophy. Use the guide to help you clean up collectibles you have missed, and in the end you will collect all of these collectible types I have covered. These trophies are the main crux of the platinum run, but there are a lot more trophies to cover, and the majority of them are story related, so it's up to you if you want to stick around and skip down memory lane with me here to cover the rest of them. That's me saying there's some spoilers coming up. But really, this is a remake of a 2003 game that plenty of people have played, so I'm pretty laissez-faire about this. I won't be talking about the major story beats in the game, but also, I'm giving you the warning right now. Let's hold hands and take an underwater stroll through Bikini Bottom. Literally, as Bikini Bottom is the name of the main hub world, and you will collect the Hello Bikini Bottom trophy after you collect all 8 golden spatulas found in this area. The hub world is split into 3 sections with 2 progression gates that require a certain amount of spatulas in between them. So that means you won't be able to collect this trophy till later in the game when you unlock the 3rd section. One of those golden spatulas is found inside Squidward's Tiki Head House, and here is an opportunity to collect the Are You Ready Now trophy for talking, bothering, and annoying Squidward 10 times. You can either get this trophy out of the way here, or if you forget about this trophy, you will meet Squidward tons of times throughout your adventure, so there are plenty of times to annoy this grimmest face squid. Speak of the devil, there's an opportunity right now. For the trophy Jellyfishing, Squidward has a mission for you to go and collect a bottle of jellyfish jam to heal some of his jellyfish stings. Got a little too close there, eh, Squidward? Well, no problem. To do this, you will have to make your way through the level, which is a SpongeBob and Patrick tag team level, and get up to the very top where King Jellyfish resides. You will square off against it for the Jellyfish Jam bottle and the Jellyfish Jam trophy. This is a very simple boss fight that just requires you to jump over his shockwave attack at the right time and give the king a few royal smacks. 3 hits will take this sucker down and you'll get the trophy. Then return to the beginning of the level to complete the mission and get that trophy. Along the way, you will fight a ton of robots of different varieties, which are the main grunt enemies scattered everywhere. These bolty little tin cans are annoying, and they keep spawning thanks to these stupid machines. My boy SpongeBob here needs to clap 100 of them so he can get the Sponge Smasher trophy. With the amount of these bots roaming around, you will get this trophy quite naturally as you play through the game. Patrick even gets in on the action with the Star Smasher trophy for also defeating 100 robots. Again, you will get it as you go. These enemy robots come in multiple varieties, and you can get the Robot Encyclopedia trophy after you defeat one of every robot type. This trophy will have to be grabbed later in the last few levels of the game, as some enemy types won't appear till then. You can keep track of which ones you've gotten already in the police station in Bikini Bottom by taking a look at the most wanted list on the wall. Our second level is downtown Bikini Bottom, which is kinda looking like a war zone right now thanks to the invading robots. Miss Puff has a mission for you here to collect the Uptown Downtown trophy. You will need to collect 11 scattered boat steering wheels and bring them back to her for the trophy and a golden spatula. The boat steering wheels are a collectible exclusive to this level, and you're going to have to scour the level as SpongeBob and Sandy to find all of them. The squirrel from Texas is getting in on the action too, as she can scale the rooftops with ease using her lasso to swing around and also glide. And since this is the first time you get to play as her, you'll start contributing to her own robot butt-kicking trophy, Squirrel Smasher, which will also be given to you after defeating 100 robots. Every level is going to be a tag team of either SpongeBob and Sandy or SpongeBob and Patrick. So these trophies will pop at different times depending on which levels you decide to play first. Then our next location is the always sunny Goo Lagoon. To get the trophy Surf's Up, you will need to complete all of the main missions for Giga Chad, Larry the Lobster, Miss Puff, and Mr. Krabs. You will meet them at various parts of the level, with Larry at the beginning, who needs you to redirect the beams using the mirrors, Mrs. Puff's wanting you to save these damn kids, and then Mr. Krabs, who is at the Pier Carnival and having a beef with these robots in the Bumper Boats attraction. This is a very fun level, especially the carnival section, which has a lot of fun things to do. But now that you've completed the 3 levels in this part of Bikini Bottom, it's time for a good old-fashioned boss fight. You will square dance with Robo Sandy, and defeating her will get you the sweet victory trophy. In all 3 phases of the fight, Robo Sandy's weak spot is her head. She will give you an opening to butt smash her head, and just wait for the opening to appear. SpongeBob will take care of the first 3 health bars, and then Patrick tags in to get the next 3 health bars. Watch out for the karate chops that she introduces into the mix. Then when SpongeBob returns for the last 3 health bars, you will need to use his vertical bash attack when the opportunity presents itself. Hit Robot Sandy 3 more times and the trophy will be as good as yours. Now we have made it to the second part of Bikini Bottom that has one of the 3 levels hidden inside of the Shady Oaks retirement home. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy have a robot infestation problem, so down we go into the Mermalair. Oh cool, the invisible boatmobile. There are 2 trophies we can grab here, and the first one is called Keep It Rolling for figuring out this annoying ball puzzle. This ball puzzle took me a ton of tries to do. You have to guide the ball through its path, activating switches at the right time using your new bubble bowling power-up. The problem is you can't just hit the switches whenever you want. You have to hit them at the right time so the ball doesn't fall off the track, because these damn switches reset. And closer to the end, this annoying section where you have to tilt the platform is a piss off. Plus, you can completely miss the button in the windmill section at the very end and have to do the whole puzzle all over again. But when you finally get the ball to the very end of the track, you will get the golden spatula and thankfully the trophy. Then at the very end of the level, you will fight a villain straight out of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy's Rogue Gallery, the Prawn. Let's help out the dynamic duo and get the Shrimp Catcher trophy at the same time by taking Prawn down. This sub-boss is very easy, but he's standing behind a force field that you have to wait to drop before you can do anything. Once he does, use your bubble bowl to hit him, being sure to step on the blue tiles and not the red ones that will hurt you. Do that 3 times and victory will be yours. Our next location is the infamous Rock Bottom, with its weird creatures and darkness. The only reason we are down here is that it's got a ton of robots and collectibles. You will have to find all of one particular collectible type for Mrs. Puff for the hit Rock Bottom trophy. She's looking for 6 missing paintings and they are scattered down here in different places. As well, Plankton is down here too, and he wants you to activate all 3 of these lasers. So as part of the trophy, you need to complete both of these missions using both SpongeBob and Sandy. Then we're headed to the Sand Mountain ski slopes for the trophy, Life's as Extreme as You Want to Make It. There are 3 ski slopes that you need to slide down through and make it to the end, grabbing the golden spatula for this to count towards the trophy. You don't need to beat the 3 time challenges for this trophy, but you will need to beat them for 100%, as the challenge issuers at the top of the ski slopes give you another golden spatula if you can beat their time. With another 3 levels done, it's time for our next boss fight. Robo Patrick stands before us, and to get the Toxic Terror trophy, you have to take him down. Similar to the Robo Sandy fight, keep dodging his attacks until he gives you an opportunity to attack his back, then give him a slap. Same strategy when you switch to Sandy in the second phase, however, you will start to notice the toxic waste around him is starting to rise. Then in the third phase of SpongeBob, you won't be able to walk over and hit the bot, so you need to use your bubble bowl attack to hit him when the time is right. That will take care of your second major boss fight, and you will be able to proceed to the final section of Bikini Bottom. We are winding down on the last few trophies here in this guide, but hit that like button if you've made it this far into the video. Don't be a weenie from Weenie Hut Juniors. Hit that like button and I'll let you into the salty spittoon, tough guy. Things get very trippy when you fall asleep and enter SpongeBob's dream level. Sleepy Time is the trophy we will go after, and you just have to collect all of the golden spatulas found in this level. You need all 8 spatulas for this trophy to pop. This level features a bunch of dream sequences for Sandy, Squidward, and even Patrick, which is just an empty void. Fitting for our empty-minded starfish, but if you know a little bit about the inside baseball of this game, there is an unused level dedicated to an actual Patrick dream level. I'll leave a link to Beta64's video covering more unused content and dev notes in the description below if you're interested. But moving right along, our next stop is the Kelp Forest, which was my least favorite level to traverse because of how much damn climbing you need to do. But we gotta do it to save all the campers for the Kelp Forest of Fear trophy. There are 6 campers hidden inside the level, and you have to do this mission for Mrs. Puff, who seems to have a lot of problems in this game. She's always pretty stressed out looking as it is, and she's taking on all these missions, but most of these campers are high up, so you will be bouncing and hopping with both SpongeBob and Patrick. Our last level to cover is the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, and we will help him reclaim his ship from the robots to pop the Ship Shape trophy. This will be found in the last section of the level, where you have to take down all the robots in the area and activate the 4 cannons to fire back. There is some climbing to do here as SpongeBob and swinging as Sandy as you maneuver around the two ships executing the takeover. Then when you do take it back, as a reward the Flying Dutchman challenges you to a fight and Sandy has to defeat him for the Shanghai trophy. Another pretty easy boss fight if I do say so myself, where you have to dodge his I-beams and lasso him once he charges the middle of the stage. Do that 3 times and you'll easily defeat him. Now I had a real scare not from the Flying Dutchman himself, but from what I thought was a game-breaking bug. I watched the cutscene before the sub-boss fight, teleported to the right area, but I left the area by accident. Then, when I tried to go back and butt slam the switch inside the treasure box, it didn't send me back to the fight area. I screamed, I panicked, I started huffing and puffing over the fact that I might have to start a new save file from the very beginning. But fear not if you're in this situation. Just go into your menu and fast travel on the very last spatula on the list, and you'll be taken right to the Flying Dutchman fight. Crisis averted, but damn did my heart sink. With all 3 levels out of the way, now it's time to finish these robots once and for all. Head into the chum bucket and go through the door that requires 75 golden spatulas. This will take you to the Robo SpongeBob fight, so you can collect the Spongebob vs Spongebob trophy. This is my fave fight in the game as you have to jump across these platforms, dodging some pretty hard-hitting attacks. The way you will take the Metal Goliath SpongeBob down is by waiting until Robo Sponge uses a cross chop and stops moving for a brief moment. Then you can use your bubble missile attack on one of the 9 green buttons you can find on his big yellow robot face. Keep in mind that 2 of them are on his hands, but the other 7 have to be shot at when that brief moment of respite arises. If you are running low on health, hop down from the platforms to the area below to grab some underwear. Also watch out for Robo Plankton, who is buzzing around from time to time. Once you defeat Robo SpongeBob, you are not done yet. You still have to stop Robo Plankton and shut down Robo SpongeBob for good. Our last trophy, the Small Does Not Rule, will be given to you once you platform through the final level that has you taking out 7 fuses on the metallic sponge. This will require you to use all your abilities gathered over your underwater adventure. Keep an eye out for Roboplankton again buzzing around looking to thwart you, but after you shut down all 7 fuses using your abilities, that will be it for this trophy and you will roll credits. Remember to clean up collecting any golden spatulas and socks you need for the last 100% trophy, and that's everything you need to know for this platinum robot wrecking run. The robot invasion in Bikini Bottom has come to an end, and now things can go back to normal, and SpongeBob can go back to his everyday life being a fry cook and annoying his friends, like Squidward. Good old Squidward. But if you have collected all of the golden spatulas, returned all of Patrick's socks, defeated a bunch of robo bosses, stopped a robot invasion in Bikini Bottom, and collected all the trophies, congratulations! You will be awarded the Neptune Spatula Platinum Trophy for Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Overall, having an avenue to jump back into this classic platformer from the PS2 era is awesome, and the Platinum Trophy run works perfectly for this game. The trophies perfectly encapsulate what needs to be seen while adventuring through Bikini Bottom's levels, and you get to enjoy this game to the fullest. The whole experience will take you no more than 15 hours, even if you are new to the game, and seasoned veterans will plow through in about 10 hours using the fast travel and other quality of life changes. Purple Lamp did an amazing job with this one, and I can already start to imagine what ideas they can include in the sequel, The Cosmic Shake. I'll be hopping into that game on day 1, and I'm eager to see what they can do to shake up the SpongeBob platforming formula in the same way that Toys for Bob did for Crash Bandicoot 4. They even both involve dimension traveling, so I'd say Purple Lamp is taking some inspiration from Crash 4. I like what THQ Nordic is doing, and I'm trying to make more time to play through their games, so don't be surprised if we see a certain alien invader join the Platinum Hunters cast. Until then, go download Battle for Bikini Bottom while it's still free on PS Plus and enjoy this classic bubble-blowing adventure. That's it for this video. I had a super nostalgic good time playing this game. I remember it just like it was yesterday, renting it from Blockbuster and bringing it home playing this game. If you don't know what Blockbuster is, or you weren't even born when we had Blockbuster, you poor summer child. You missed something spectacular. But now we have digital where you can get stuff for a cheaper price or even free on PlayStation Plus. So you guys should definitely go download that and enjoy this game. I hope all your trophy hunting expeditions go incredibly well, and I hope you get into the salty spittoon and not super weenie hut juniors, and peace out.